Hey, how are we doing, guys? Gray here, and today we are back for week 5 of the PDD. We're going up against our good friend Bruno. It's been a little while since we faced him, but he is a very tough competitor with a crazy team. Make sure you go check him out. His link will be down in the description below, as well as leave the coaches for PDD this season. And yeah, we'll go ahead, get in the battle, and I'll see you guys there. Alright then, so we see the Iron Treads, the Alola Muck, the Uxie, Dragapult, Cinderace, and the Florges. The double fighting probably doesn't go quite as crazy as it could have before, but I do not see a switch into Rage Fist, so there's a good chance that maybe we can get some bulk ups going on Annihilate. We might be able to pull through with that. I also don't see a particularly great lead against Samurott, simply off the fact that I would quite like to just be able to start getting some spikes up. I accidentally put spikes on my Sandy Shocks, so maybe Stealth Rock, so we're definitely going to get some spikes up in this game. And we do have the double monkey core, as well as a giraffe. We got all the, and an otter. We got the whole zoo. I'm just going to lead off with my Samurott. I know it's a very obvious lead, but at the same time, I think it is just going to be my best lead, especially against this team. If he leads off with the muck, so be it. We don't actually have great switch-ins to the muck, but I guess the Sandy Shocks is a little bit less necessary now, so good luck, have fun to Bruno. Make sure to go check him out. Link down in the description below. We are currently at 2-2, so a win here would be very, very helpful. Leads off with Sobersly. Is this still going to be Liverpool players? Because I'm a Liverpool fan. I respect it. I want damage on this. Like, I really want damage on this. So do I just want to just Ceaseless Edge, or do I just want to Razor Shell? How much is a Razor Shell doing to a defensive Florges? Razor Shell is still doing a lot of damage, even though he's max defense. But I could also just flip turn, right? Yeah, I'm just going to flip turn. It's going to Terra. I don't even remember what the Terra types are on this, but Terra Fairy, okay. That's scary. That's fucking terrifying. Wow, that flip turn did a lot of damage. You are offensive as fuck. Yeah, like, you got, like, no investment. I'm just going to Paparoms. The Moonblast is almost definitely coming out here, I would assume. Yeah. If this is Specs, it's still gonna fucking hurt. It did nothing, never mind. Can I set up a T-Spike here? I could. I could also just U-turn. There's no reason for them to stay in. And this gives us a little bit of momentum. McAllister, Muck. You know, I thought it would be McAllister. Turns out I was very wrong. So we go straight back into Samurott, and now there is not a good switch in at all to our Samurott. So Ceaseless Edge should be very, very free. This is just lefties, so this Ceaseless Edge is going to do a very good amount of damage. Of course, that is in case we land, because currently our Kryptonite is fucking. Darwin. That is the Muck. We do land. You'd love to see that. That did no damage. Are you Rocky Helmet? Not sure. But there's no Rotom actually, so. And this is Black Sludge as well. As much as I would like to get up another layer of spikes, I think it's more beneficial for me to just switch out into my Sandy Shocks. We could set up another layer of spikes. That's definitely something we could do. Treads can come in. Like, MONFERNO genuinely could be an endgame here as well, which is kind of a crazy thing to say, but I'm going to knock off our. And the Poison Touch, you hate to see that. It's going to knock off our leftovers. That sucks a little bit. Earth Power looks incredibly free, so I'm going to assume that it's actually not that free, and I'm going to double back into Samurott and click Razor Shell. Because I think if you're going to go out into anything here, you go out into your iron treads, which should be air balloon, to be able to deal with my sandy shocks. Van Dyke. Air balloon. Fucking called it. And now we just click Razor Shell very, very freely. And we keep our spike up. This is boots. This is air balloon because it fucking said it's air balloon. He can choose to spin here if he wants to. But realistically now, Razor Shell might pick up a kill after spikes. We should do a good amount to the muck. Goes back into... Is this called Darwin? Because he thinks he's shit. Did that do enough? I don't know that did enough. I could go back into shocks again and then click Earth Power. I don't know. I don't think that did enough. But do we care? I mean, we definitely care about our choice scarf here. So I'm just going to go back into shocks. I know we've shown that this is our switching, but I think this is always going to be our best play. Just knocks off again. That was a crit. This muck is a hack's cod. What can I say? It's fucking me up real bad. And now I shouldn't go for the Earth Power because I've seen what he's got. So I'm going to go for the Earth Power. Because we either die to poison here, or we die to poison regardless. But if he does go back into treads, then the spin is not free. Yeah, he just goes back into treads. So that's fine. Because once again, that just gives us Samurott. So in this instance, the poison actually didn't help him. And we could also just go into Annihilate and click Bulk Up. Or we go into U and Overheat. I quite like that. Because there's no way you take an overheat, right? Or at least there shouldn't be any way in which you take an overheat. And if Uxie comes in, then Uxie comes in. But we should still be able to do a good amount of damage overheating into U-turn. Yeah, McAllister, that's absolutely fair. Overheat is going to do a good chunk. That's a very good chunk. Now I just want to U-turn, I think. I would just U-turn out. Really wish I still had shocks to be able to absorb potential paralysis here, but it is what it is. Like, overall, this is still good damage. You could set up rocks as well. You're looking pretty free to just be able to click a button. So that might be what I want to do. I could also just go Samurott. Like, I wouldn't instantly lose to Pulp. Stealth Rock. Okay. And I think that Ceaseless Edge might be able to do the thing. It might be able to do enough. We're just going to click it anyway. I think it should do enough to muck, maybe. It does enough to muck, actually, after. It's going to withdraw. Actually goes into Van Dyke. Okay. So we're going to pop the air balloon, not that it's going to really matter. And I actually think I want to just keep spamming Ceaseless Edge. Because that looks like a 3-hit KO. And the worst they can do to me is, well, I say knock off, but then I got freedom of move, and I can sucker punch later instead. Like, he's got to contemplate whether or not I'm going to go into the Annihilate. Because I definitely could. And this way he keeps up 3 laser spikes if he doesn't spin. But he does, of course. That's tough. Like, there's no way that you aren't quicker than me now that you've got... now you got that, but... again, I don't think I mind too much if he knocks off my item here. He just EQs, okay. So we're going to keep the layer of spikes up. We have maybe like 2 more turns of rocks, or we can take 2 more turns of rocks. Notice that we're Scarf now as well, so he can just go into Muck. Luis Diaz. That is the Cinderace. I would actually rather have spikes up, I'm gonna be honest. Ceaseless Edge does 64 to 76, so it wouldn't do enough, but I think this might be banded just from how it's come in. Return would murder me. It could also be Scarf, I guess. But I'm just going out into my dedicated switch into this one. If he has Zen Headbutt, that's just good prep. I definitely had mons that didn't appreciate Zen Headbutt. Just U-turns. Okay. Are you banded? That doesn't look banded to me. U-turn. I mean, it did so little. It's not boot, so it's. I think it's Scarf. I think it might be Scarf. But what do you go into on this? This mon's a demon. An absolute threat. And I could Terra Poison as well. So maybe Floor just doesn't come in. It goes into Darwin. Okay. Does a Terra Fighting Drain Punch do enough? This Muck is definitely bulky as shit. Like, it is definitely bulky. I'm pretty sure he just wants to knock off here. So there's part of me that wants to just kind of risk it and go for a bulk up. If I'm a +1 with Terra Fighting, does Muck Punch knock out a Cinderace? Asking the real questions here. No, it doesn't. It doesn't even come close. I think going Curum's probably fine. Mainly just because I would like to break with it. And weirdly enough, in this matchup, Monferno is more important than Curum. So, there's a knockoff. Does good damage, no poison touch, please. Okay, cool. And I just click Ice Beam. It's so free against this team. Uxie probably comes in. Yep. And I want to say we 2-hit KO it. Yeah, we definitely 2-hit KO that. It does allow Pulse to come in, it does allow Florges to come in, but regardless, I just want to kill something. That's the whole point of bringing Kyurem to this game, so that's what we're going to do. And Cinderace comes in, it takes a Spike plus an Ice Beam, which is not going to appreciate much. Okay, so Kyurem picks off Uxie. Love to see that. Back in comes Luis Diaz. The more spikes this takes, the better, because I want to try and get this thing in range of Ceaseless Edge. And I will just click... Well, I'm going to click Flash Cannon, because he probably just kills me here, right? Oh my god, he lived. If I click Earth Power... I should have clicked Earth Power to sped Death Drop big. Big day. I did not expect to live that. And he misses. Okay, well, I'm sorry, Bruno. I'm sorry. His Cinderace is going to go down for free. Which honestly might be just the worst possible thing for him. Monferno is still alive. I was about to say like it can actually do something now, but it's still a Monferno. We see this, we just Ice Beam this. We'll see whether or not it's physical or special. He could also just U-turn. It is Boots. Good to know, it's Boots. So it's not going to be faster than my Samurott. Okay, no, yeah, my Samurott is slow as shit. So it might be faster than my Samurott. Why am I so slow on Samurott? Yeah, that might have been a bit of oversight. Floor just comes back in. At this point, I don't fuck around with this. I just go into U and I click Razor Shell. It's going to withdraw. Is the Muck still alive? The Muck's still alive, isn't it? Goes out into Sallow, okay. It's still going to hurt. That's still good damage. And a defense drop. I'm now going to use Monferno as a switch into this. I will say I don't think that defense drop is going to matter too much, because now it is in range of a knockoff. I should probably have checked to see how much a Terra Fighting Muck Punch actually does to a Florges with no bulk. Because I'm pretty sure it's just like the most max of max. If you're Specs, you will just knock me out. Just U-turns again. Alrighty then. The Muck is still alive, isn't it? I'm not forgetting something. Okay, so Terra Muck Punch does not do a lot at all, even if it's like no defense investment. Even if it is just defenseless. Regardless, I just go into you. I don't think there's ever a reason for me to not, right? To be fair, we wouldn't have lived. We might have lived. It's for Psychic. Does a lot of damage. Are you Scarf though? That is the question. Regardless, I just overheat. You are Scarf, okay. Samurott comes in once again. Well, we've got no more switch-ins actually to this, on this. So, no matter what, now I need to win with my pieces in the back. In comes Darwin, that's fine. It's going to get hurt by spikes. I actually do need this thing dead. Samurott putting in the absolute finest of work. It's going to be another Samurott thumbnail, isn't it? I actually wish I had my item knocked off now. But this will outspeed me, because I'm just not very invested. After that we go into Annihilate. And we click Rage Fist. Shadow Balls, fine. I think Monferno should be able to do enough. Maybe it does enough with a Muck Punch. Regardless, like there's no way that you live, so I do have to go into you first, and I gotta hope for the fucking Monferno to pull through. So yeah, we just click Rage Fist. No thoughts, head empty. That did nothing. Holy shit, that did nothing. Okay, so Colt goes down. And this entire game comes down to whether or not a terror-fighting Muck Punch is going to do enough to floor Jis. I think I still die. So. There is the Moonblast. So 11 to 14%. Come on, MONFERNO, you can do this. I believe in it. Monkey supremacy. He is a party animal. Look at this absolute shadow of a Pokemon. Muck Punch. Come on, MONFERNO. Okay, I don't take Terra Fighting into the calc. Hope this should kill. By all means. Come on, MONFERNO. Let's fucking go, MONFERNO! People said it couldn't be done. I don't know who it was because nobody's talking about MONFERNO, but MONFERNO came through. Go to transaction right there. We're going to pick up a 1-0 win against Bruno. Oh, that was a fun game. That was a really fun game. Yeah, good game to Bruno. Make sure you check out his side of that battle. I think it's probably going to be a lot of fun. We did get a little bit lucky with the Cinderace missing the Pyro Ball and the Kyurem. But it is what it is. Things like that, unfortunately, are just part of the game. Like you enjoyed the battle, sub so you don't miss out on future Draft League content. Until the next one, have a great day, guys. Peace.